Hey, what's happening, gamers? I'm K-Wing, and today we're talking about the rumored Batman game to be in development, not starring Bruce Wayne. Say what? Alrighty, so a couple months ago, or maybe it was 5, I talked about a new Batman game for Bat News rumored to be in development. And it would star the son of Batman, Damian Wayne, in kind of a future setting, but not quite like Batman Beyond future. Also, it would take place 10 years later from Bruce's last adventure, whatever that might be hinting at. Some speculate this means ties to the Arkham franchise taking place 10 years after the Nightfall Protocol, and others say that this could be an all-new alternate universe. The only reason people are quick to jump to ties to the Arkham games is because of WB Games Montreal's involvement with the project in some capacity. But I actually strongly believe that this is a new Batman story with no ties to the Arkham universe at all. And personally, I have no issues with a new Batman game featuring a different Dark Knight under the cowl protecting Gotham. See, during my lifetime, I've met various Batman. Some I've liked, some I've hated. When I was in grade school, I witnessed the downfall of Batman and the crippling of Bruce Wayne by Bane. Then, of course, Jean-Paul Valley stepped in as murdery Batman, followed by the Grayson Prodigal Son run, which was a great miniseries, by the way. It dealt with Nightwing being Batman and taking down Two-Face and his past failures as Robin, while working with Tim Drake and becoming like brothers. It was awesome. So when I started high school, Terry McGinnis was Batman of the future in the hit TV show Batman Beyond, with Bruce Wayne acting as kind of the Oracle role, which was amazing, by the way. Then, of course, in 2009, after the demise of Batman by Darkseid, Dick Grayson became Batman for good during the Morrison run. You had a happy Batman and emo Robin. The dynamic was just amazing. Then the New 52 rebooted everything and nerfed the Bat family, which I hated. But in short, I have no issue with a different guy in the Batsuit, as long as they're portrayed well and they get a good actor to do it. That being said, Damian has never been my favorite character, I'm not lying. For years, it was a love-hate relationship between me and him, but today, minus the New 52 animated films, the squirt has grown on me just a little bit, and I really like his personality a lot in DC Rebirth's Nightwing books, and looking forward to reading about him in his Titan exploits and working with Superman's son. But anyway, I know what you're all thinking about. So what is this game about, K-Wing? Well, for the most part, it sounds like a too good to be true scenario. But I have been assured that it's in development and has been for some time. Now, whether or not it releases, you never know. If DC pulls the plug, we could be looking at another Gotham by Gaslight situation, although we did get Arkham Asylum because of that, so I don't know. But with the current push for more of DC's multiverses, this could be a very good thing. Trust me on this. Now, unlike the Arkham game, Son of Batman, which I'm calling it from now on because it just sounds cooler, will feature a vibrant, fully functional, and populated Gotham City. Meaning, ladies and gentlemen, the city is no longer a lifeless husk filled with criminal slime balls around every corner. Yes, it is about time, and I am so okay with this, if this is true. Son of Batman will also not be limited to a one-night case anymore. Not only will it feature a day-to-night cycle, but this Bat Caper will take place over the course of several days, possibly weeks, which I am very excited about. Like Arkham Knight, Son of Batman will have a vehicle to use as well. In place of the Batmobile, Damian will use his trusty Batcycle, which is something gamers haven't really seen before in a game, except for the canceled Dark Knight video game, which the Batcycle, or rather Batpod, was going to play a very big role in the game. Now, the Batbike will be used to travel around Gotham, stopping crimes and getting Batman to his destination in a timely fashion. How players will interact with other Gothamites, they don't really say though, but it's unlikely Batman will be following the rules of the road and sitting in traffic jams for hours on end, or could he? Now, as for who is the big bad in the future Batman game, it's none other than Harvey Dent, but not in his Two-Face identity, but rather as the Judge. which is, I believe, a Paul Dini creation from the animated series, and a third identity for the popular duality character, Two-Face. But Harv isn't alone in his madness this time around. Like the previous Batman games, this Gotham City will have other bad guy residents as well. Like the rumored villains from Grant Morrison's Damian and Dick Grayson run as a dynamic duo, Flamingo and Black Mask, but as a female Sionis character. Plus, we'll see some new 52 foes like the White Rabbit, and a few others that I don't want to spoil here. Pretty awesome stuff, right? I know. Lots of new characters and some old returning ones, but getting new redesigns and other changes. All of that makes me very excited. Now, why do I believe this is a new Batman universe and not part of the Arkham community? 3 key reasons. Number 1, Poison Ivy is back and a vital part of this new Bat storyline, somehow. But in the current draft of the story, she is back and just as old as Bruce Wayne, who is back and mentoring Damian from the Batcave. His leg has a brace on it, and like the Beyond comics, he has a thick beard and, looks old. He takes on the role of Oracle for this new game from the Batcave, which will act as the player's hub, supposedly, which I would love, because the only time the Batcave has really acted as a hub world was in Lego Batman 2, and you could go out into Gotham and come into the Batcave. It was really cool. So I'd love to see that in an actual Batman Arkham-style game. Number 3, Dick Grayson is in the game, and as a bald Nightwing. Why? Oh, goodbye, luscious locks. Hello, Chrome Dome. So why do these 3 things disprove its Arkham connection? Now the following is spoilers for the end of Arkham Knight and possibly Arkham VR, so you've been warned. Okay, so Poison Ivy died saving Gotham from Scarecrow's fear toxin, using the last of her Swamp Thing-like powers to cleanse the air and protect the plants in the city. She's dead now and would be 10 years later. During the Arkham Knight, Bruce destroyed the last of the Lazarus Pits in Gotham, and her body actually turned to dust before his very eyes. So no amount of rewriting can save her, or Superboy Prime punches to reality. She's gone. In the Arkham universe. Next, we have the Batman himself, Bruce Wayne. After allowing his identity of Wayne to succumb to Scarecrow's fear toxin and the Joker personality to murder Bruce and take his place inside his mind, Batman returned prime and ready to imprison the Joker in the recesses of his crazy mind. Unfortunately for Batman, he learns that he was unmasked as Bruce Wayne in front of the entire world. He then cut all ties with the Bat family after activating the Nightfall Protocol, faked his death, blew up Wayne Manor, and roamed the streets as an urban myth, instilling fear into the hearts of evil as, that thing. So in the Son of Batman game, Bruce Wayne still goes by his name, Bruce, operates out of the Batcave, which is probably destroyed along with Wayne Manor at the end of the Nightfall Protocol. Since the world also knows who Batman is and demands responsibility for his, let's say, nightly exploits, Gotham's higher-ups would be digging around the Wayne estate, Wayne Tower, all the different places Batman hung out for a very long time, searching for both remains and a connection to either his whereabouts or something else, payback. Which Gordon kind of hints that they never found a body in Wayne Manor and they don't know who killed Batman. Emphasis on the killed. After 10 years, the world would not really forget that Bruce Wayne was Batman. That would kind of be a big deal. It's too small of a world for someone like Bruce Wayne to simply just disappear after all. But in this in-development Batman game, can I say whatever. Bruce is old and living in Gotham, but he's retired and people know who he is. Except, they don't know that he's Batman unless, Zatanna wiped everybody's mind. So, it could be possible, but no. The final nail in the Arkham coffin is thanks to Dick Grayson himself, who, like the Injustice universe, is dead in the Arkham one. So, apparently during Arkham VR after Night, most likely, since Nightwing is wearing his really lame Nightwing costume from Arkham Knight, Dick is killed fighting a metahuman in Gotham. Now, the big aspect of Arkham VR, even though it's a very short game, is investigating the death of your former partner, Dick Grayson, and bringing his killer to justice. Unlike this new game where Grayson is still kind of active, though bald, because WB apparently hates Robins with hair. I don't know why. Nightwing is going to play some type of role working with Damian and hinting at a past working relationship when they were Batman and Robin respectively. And there you have it! My reasons for why Son of Batman is not in the Arkham universe. But K-Wing, what about the people that believe Damian is connected to Arkham? Where is the connection? Tell us! Alright, so how a lot of people believe that this could be an Arkham game because of the 10 years later scenario and involving Damian, this is how they do it. As you know, Damian never appeared in person during the Arkham games or the comics. However, in Arkham City, it is heavily hinted that the night of passion between Talia and Bruce happened.
You didn't need to get yourself arrested to see me, Bruce. After that night we spent in Metropolis, you could have just called.
I'm not here for you. Where's Raish? If he's dead again, I need you to wake him up.
Even with the deaths of Talia and Ra's al Ghul, Damian could be off in Nepal as a close-guarded secret being guarded by the League of Shadows. It's never specified when Talia and Bruce got together in Metropolis either. It could have been any time within the last 10 years of the Arkham messed up timeline before Arkham Knight, meaning Damian could be anywhere between 5 to 8 years old during night when Bruce Wayne is unmasked and then blown up. When young Damian arrives in Gotham 10 years later and becomes Batman, he could be Terry McGinnis' age, which would make the Batman Beyond fans go crazy because people want to see a teenage Batman, Spider-Man character in a video game. It's something that we've wanted for a long time. And we're just going to ignore that original Return of the Joker Batman Beyond game for the time being. But sadly, because Terry McGinnis is not all that popular anymore in mainstream media and the comics, DC's next Batman game would be pushing a teenage Damian in the role of Batman Beyond, according to the people that believe this game is connected to the Arkhamverse. Now I want to hear from all of you though. The Son of Batman game, do you think it's a new Bat universe like me, or do you believe it's connected to the Arkhamverse? Let me know in the comments below. Feel free to open the floodgates of discussion, just keep it civil. And with that, we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Personally, I think we are years away from the game releasing, but we could get some juicy tidbits like an image or maybe a teaser trailer in 2017, possibly. Which is actually a pretty big year for the Batman, appearing in multiple forms of media. The new Lego movie, Justice League live action, Injustice, Justice League action. So yeah, in order to ride that Bat hype train, DC would have to announce a new Batman solo game right before they give us a look at the solo Affleck movie. But you never know. I for one hope it's an alternate universe because I like something different. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, guys and gals. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Gothamites, God bless and happy gaming. Peace.